Hi there, and welcome to From Pain to Profit, the 100,000 Transformation Map. In this series, we turn the 30 most common pains faced by small businesses into 30 proven traits that help them earn over £100,000 in profit. My name is Boomy Tokan, and I'm the author of the Adaptive Startup System. And over the next episode, I'm going to be showing you practical, research-backed solutions from real entrepreneurs. I'll also help you observe how my 11-step adaptive startup system can help you apply them to your own business. So let's get started into this particular pain. Today, we're going to be talking about pain number 7. And the pain number 7 is about rising costs and inflation. A lot of small businesses are very concerned about rising cost and inflation. However, the trait that they can build is the trait of multiple revenue streams. And this sits well with my step 6 of spotting opportunities in the adaptive startup system. What am I talking about? When we talk about rising costs really does hurt small businesses. Because remember, small businesses by nature may not have huge cash flow or huge reserves. And as such, when costs rise, they eat into the profit margins, because increased utility cost would mean that you're spending more of your profit margin on utility costs. Increase in wages means that you are spending more of your cost on wages. When inflation increases, wages will also increase because the individuals who are earning money can buy less with what they now have. Again, customers begin to cut back on their own spending when generally in the economy, the costs rise, because these are human beings who are earning money and they think, wow, I'm going to have to spend so much money on rent. I'm going to spend so much money on food. So the first thing they do is to cut back on some of their spending. Then inflation erodes profit faster than sales can grow. Because inflation is high, then profits are being zapped up. So it's a real issue that small businesses face. However, how can we turn this around? How have other people, other small businesses, how have they turned this around? Actually, they've turned this around by developing multiple revenue streams. For example, I quote an actual entrepreneur who said that, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This small bookshop in Wyoming in the US diversified by selling local farm produce alongside rare books. So now, this is really important because when you have different streams of income coming in, then you are not reliant, you're not overly reliant on one particular source of income. And that helps to offset the rising costs. Okay, but how do we actually build multiple revenue streams? If you're starting from a business that has a single product or that only has maybe a couple of products and you want to have more products, how do you do this? Well, I'm going to give you the 4-step framework that will help you to achieve that. Number 1 is to audit your current offers. And I would like you to search Google a report written by McKinsey and Company, how small businesses grow. And this would also add value to what I'm teaching you. So the first thing you need to do is to audit current offers. What am I offering now? What are people buying now? How much are they spending on it? So you want to get all that data together. The second thing is to now add a low effort related stream of income, a low effort one, not one in which you're going to have to spend thousands and thousands of pounds to build, but one which is a low hanging fruit. So what is the low-hanging fruit that you've discovered from looking at your current offerings? What have your customers said they wish you sold? What are they saying that, oh, if you sold that, we'll buy? And if you don't have any data under number one, you should start conducting research with some of your best customers and ask them questions like, is there anything else that we can provide for you? Is there any other product you wish we carried? Are there any other products that you're buying from someone else that you think we can actually supply? Hey, if they're a good customer, a good client, they'll tell you. So that's number two. Find a low-hanging fruit, maybe a template, an online product, some kind of upsell, a new level of service that you can offer. Number three is to test small before scaling. Again, this is not about you thinking, oh yeah, I can provide some online products, so let me go make 50 online products. No, it's not about that. It's about you testing what you have first, the idea that you have, test it by conducting an MVP. An MVP is having a minimum viable product. Minimum viable product is a minimum solution that you can offer to a client to deal with a particular problem. So you don't necessarily need to have the full product working before you research it. You can just solve one particular problem that they have with that product. Then that is a minimum viable product for that particular client, because they'll be able to give you feedback and you can work on that feedback, develop it into a proper product. And then number four is to always protect your core. Always protect your core business. Do not ignore your main source of revenue. For example, in the example we gave earlier, the bookshop did not suddenly shut down their rare books and started selling fan products. No, they added the fan products to the rare books and they ensured that the rare books still continued. So don't get distracted and moved on to your new offering, except if that new offering just takes off and overtakes everything else you're doing, then that has become your core product, which you now need to protect. I hope you understand what I mean. So this is the framework for you to develop. It's a very simple one, but extremely effective framework for you to develop multiple revenue or streams of income. And this sits well with my step 6 of spotting opportunities in the adaptive startup system, because it enables you to use what you have, the skills you have, the relationships you have, the products you have, and then apply some creative thinking onto it and stay agile in the business. All right. Now, if you want to get the full 11 steps, you can go onto my website, which is startyourownbusinessacademy.com, startyourownbusinessacademy.com, or you can take a picture of this QR code. Or if you choose to, you can also WhatsApp me. Thank you so much for watching this video. And remember, this is the 100K transformation map. And if today's video spoke to your challenge, remember, this is just one of the steps in the 100K transformation map. You'll find the full journey in my book, The Adaptive Startup System. So make sure you grab your copy to see all the 11 steps in action. And if you want help applying them to your business, just send me a message and let's talk about how we can take your business from pain to profit together. All right. God bless. I'll see you soon.